death of not only your friends, but it will lead to my control of the entire planet Earth. And you can do nothing but sit back and watch.
Find the locus. Find the locus.
We all have pain to face, Sarah. But the revelation will be soon.
Find the locus. Find the locus. Find the locus. Find the locus. Find the locus.
Come on, Daniel. Nothing to be afraid of. We're here to help you. You've been chosen.
It's a sham! The whole thing! It'll get you all!
It already has you, Daniel. Go on, then. There's no escape. Not even that way.
Sir, please, sir.
Hinton, what are you doing here?
Hinton, DA, sir. Schoolhouse 91.
It must be a good 3 years since you got yourself expelled.
Yes, sir, but I need to talk to you now, sir. It's important.
Frankly, Hinton, I don't know how you could throw it all away. You excel at maths and computer work.
The headmaster says I'm a disruptive influence. It wasn't deliberate, sir.
No more than losing your CCF kit or skiving off games. This occult nonsense. Dabbling with black magic is a dangerous business.
It was a séance, sir. Not magic or drugs.
No,
I've done it loads of times. I suppose it's a gift.
you have no idea what you're dealing with.
No, sir. Not natural, is it? Do you have a family, sir?
You realize we're under surveillance. Wretched boy.
Where is the locus?
Why?
Your friend, the Brigadier, is well and truly trapped in my domain. You see, Doctor, how his past and his present converge on each other. 1 minute he thinks he's back in his unit days, dressed in military khaki. The next he is a maths teacher, once again stationed at Brendan School, dressed in civilian clothes. His mind cannot comprehend the scope of his situation, trapped in this arid, endless desert of bare and bleak sand as he is.
Pride goeth before a fall.
Oh, your prattling, incessant quoting of inane fables will do you no good, Doctor. It's all a waste of what precious little time you have left. If I were you, I would husband your resources instead of whittling away the remaining hours of your remaining consciousness.
Ah, and he who laughs last laughs best.
Your brigadier swings and sways backwards and forwards in time like a yo-yo. And look, he believes himself to be back in Chroma, the beach memories of his misspent youth.
If you want my cooperation, you're going to have to do something for me in return.
And what would this be?
He's an old man, old and tired. Let him relax. Return him to the real world. This is all a game to you. These people's lives, I mean, they're like toys. Show me 1 ounce of decency and return him to the real world. Show me you're not all malevolence.
Very well, Doctor. I shall allow the comatose brigadier to awake in the real world.
For this, then, I thank you.
Your brigadier has been trapped in a temporal embolism for the past 72 hours of Earth time. He is now released temporarily. But remember, Doctor, in return for this, I shall require your cooperation.
Name, number, message after the tone. I'll call you back as soon as possible.
Oh, hello. Brigadier, this is the headmaster's secretary. We were concerned that you missed the meeting about your retirement party this morning. We've also had several rather strange phone inquiries about you. Could you get in touch ASAP? Thank you.
I thought I was in Chroma. Tuesday.
It's been a long time. This will be a shock and all that, but can I see you? Soon, please, Dad. Sorry, it's 0585 226 904. Thanks.
Saturday, 3:44 p.m.
Stupid machine. Can't have been asleep that long.
Greyhound is asked to call trap 6. I repeat, Greyhound is to call trap 6.
Monday, 10:05 a.m.
Sunday. Nonsense. No one sleeps for 3 days. Brenton School. Who is this?
Hello, Brigadier? This is Sarah James Smith. Yes, look, just please listen. You could be in danger. I've just come from New World University. Hello? Brigadier!
Brenton School. Brenton School. Brenton School.
We have him.
Hi, kids. Been in any good programs lately? Want any autographs? If you can read, that is.
Looking for something, Anthony?
A producer with a sense of humour? I want a word with the High Priestess.
I'm afraid the Vice-Chancellor's busy.
The conviction I give your propagandist crap should win me a BAFTA. I can't get into my office for ruddy computer hardware.
Well, it's all part of the new automated transmitter program.
Then get the transmitter to read the scripts. There's no people left here. It's just computers and brain-dead chilies.
I'll tell Miss Water.
Tell her I want action now. Not when orders come down from our glorious sponsor wherever he hangs out.
This blind, empty outer darkness is unendurable. Release me now.
I gave you my word. Soon. I don't belong in this world. My family and friends are all lost in time.
We are both outcast, Victoria.
That is why we work together. I built you this place with the money my dear father invested 130 years ago. In return, you promised us the light of truth.
There is no light. I trust you, Victoria. One locus still binds my power. The others were dealt with. The last will be ready for my return.
I think I'm going to scream.
You can see for yourself, Doctor, how I use and manipulate and control all your dearest and closest friends. Your companion, Victoria, knows full well she doesn't belong in this world.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Cease this irrelevance. Your friends are as dust beneath my feet, puppets at my fingertips. See how Victoria opens the box and is under the control of my sphere. See it, Doctor. See it and suffer.
But you can step on a worm till it turns.
Back to the story, Doctor. Back to watching as a helpless, powerless bystander. The Time Lords are such perfidious species, always used to being unchallenged, weak, flabby, and lazy entities. You are not used to being helpless, Doctor. Not used to watching from the sidelines. I shall inflict far worse upon you before I have finished. I threw you a small boat to keep you in line. Now watch as your precious brigadier plays with his toy weapon.
Club 6, this is Greyhound. What is your message? Please repeat, Trap 6. It's an appalling line. In London. Roger, Trap 6. Message understood.
The Brigadier's on the move.
Daniel Hinton?
He fell from the roof.
What are you saying?
Just jumped. There's no sign of him below.
But no one could... Why didn't you tell me? Poor Daniel, we must find him.
Let me explain again. He's vanished. His program's ring-fenced. He cannot deprogram himself.
Horrible modern terms. You deal with it. My task is to prepare the way.
Not found the locus yet, huh?
Christopher, the Chancellor is coming home.
Doctor, be Beware the Chancellor. He is coming home. All will soon become apparent.
Empty vessels make the most sound.
Oh, Doctor, is there no end to the irrelevances churning forth from your embittered little mind? You are even remotely aware of the power of my Chancellor. And look, Doctor, I have positioned your brigadier in a traffic gridlock.
A traffic jam, oh please. Is that really the best you can do?
This is no ordinary traffic jam, Doctor. I have reduced the entire city of London to a standstill. 1 million automobiles trapped in my maze. Your brigadier is helpless and powerless, unable to move.
Not if I know Alistair.
Trapped like a fly in amber, helpless to escape his destined fate.
It seems the time is now. I must find the last locus before Daniel's misguided hopes wreck everything we've worked for.
Bleeding loaded. Leave go, will you? I was only looking. Fingers, you little...
I'm trying to get through there to go to work.
It's coming closer.
Perhaps you have something it needs, sir.
After all this time, I rather doubt that, Hinton.
But you remember what it was, don't you?
I'm not as blinkered as people think. It's a sort of mind parasite. First alien force I ever came up against.
Sir?
In those days, it called itself the Great Intelligence.
And?
No physical shape of its own, so it enslaved humans as pawns. And it deployed a squad of strategic robots camouflaged like Yeti.
Was this in Tibet, sir?
No, London, about 25 years ago. It invaded the city like a virus, using the underground network as its nervous system. Grisly business. I thought we were rid of the blighter.
It's still here, sir. Out on the Bardo, the astral plane. Trapped outside our physical existence.
Is it indeed? And what does it want?
I don't know, sir. It's you it's hunting.
Your friend, the Brigadier, knows too much. His knowledge is a threat to our purpose.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apocryphal statement, indeed, Doctor. He must be dealt with. His prior knowledge of our ways could prove a weapon to us, a distraction, a stumbling block, a hurdle to my great purpose.
Good. I'm very glad to hear it.
Return to the story, Doctor. Back, as always, to watching a helpless, powerless bystander. Very shortly, you will see the Brigadier lured into a false sense of security by acting Unit Chief Captain Cavendish. It would be very foolish of your friend to trust this man, and very foolish to think that the unit might be impregnable to my dominant control.
What's this got to do with you, Hinton?
Just don't trust anyone, sir.
What?
No one at all.
Look, I'll thank you, Hinton, not to treat me like a complete idiot.
Damn traffic brings out the worst in you, doesn't it?
Daniel Hinton, you are summoned. Daniel Hinton, my summons binds you.
Traffic update on New World FM.
I think you'd better stay home today. On top of a ton of traffic probs, they've just announced all the railways and major airports are suspended. So you better get walking, because they're shutting down the tube too. Crazy. Everything has computer flu. So whatever you do, don't log into your PCs. They're in a mean mood today.
Can I tell you about the new world, sir?
I'm not interested.
We want to tell you about our good news, sir.
I said I'm not interested.
Have a better one.
And that's the best of the weather, brought to you by New World University, where the sun always shines. Gridlock out there. Is it Friday the 13th and they didn't tell us? Stay at home, give us a call. 0135 666 416. And on line 1, it's Danny. Hi, Daniel. What's your problem?
Anthony, it's me. I'm still alive. Listen.
Danny, you idiot.
It's already
What's
coming
happening?
for me, but it wants all of us. You've got
I knew
to
you'd
warn-
get caught. Where are you? Danny, you've got to get help before we... Danny! Danny!
What you after? Bloody chilies. I'm gonna get the law.
Think they'd believe you?
I never hurt no one. Not me, sir. Not old Harrods.
Don't!
Sir. Flew right down, you did. Glided down out of that place. Don't need jets no more, sir. And then he comes after us like an old spidery man.
He's coming after all of us. Listen, that money you nicked from me is no good to anyone, period. Not unless you help me.
You got more? Sir, I got principles. I'm very particular.
You've seen what's coming. But it's only half what I see. Come on. There's someone we have to reach fast.
Morning.
Hi. How can I help you?
Lethbridge Stewart for Cavendish.
Right, if you'd like to go through to the lounge, Brigadier, you'll find Captain Cavendish already waiting for you.
John Jerram, soldier man, is searching high and low. The only secret he can keep is one he doesn't know. My father used to say that. He'd have hated this.
You haven't got a clue, have you? Your precious Chancellor's got all the real power. The power we can all profit by. He isn't just some father substitute for you.
He works for the world's spiritual good. But you'd even sell your own soul.
That's marketing.
All ring-fenced, no doubt. Like your expense account.
Little does your precious brigadier realize that he has walked straight into my trap.
I think you ought to give Alistair a little more credit than you allow him.
He may indeed trust UNIT, but now even UNIT has fallen under my power. Even UNIT becomes part of my domain. The world's greatest defense force, molded like putty in my fingers.
As I believe I once said before, never trust a man with dirty fingernails.
My trap closes in. Your friends are helpless. The entire Earth shall fall under my domain, and then the solar system, the entire matter spiral. I shall be the greatest intelligence in the entire cosmos.